Tuesday, November 17th, 2020. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, whatever you are. Piotr here is Liteforex Global YouTube channel. We are going to discuss today my new hairstyle. Well, that was the joke. We are going to discuss the dollar. Yields, still the name of the game, and especially today, when there is a calendar full of the events, it could be very interesting. We are going to get the US retail sales, we are going to get industrial production, capacity utilization rate, NAHB, housing index, and finally, during the second part of the US session, Powell's speech. Yields, Powell, are we going to see big move later today? I'm pretty sure it's worth to watch. So without a further delay, let's jump straight and check few dollar charts. See you inside, guys. Euro dollar daily chart, and we are approaching significant levels again. Overall situation on the US dollar is not that clear. There is a pressure. Dollar is under the pressure with the yields still below 1%, with the support on the yields around 0.86. So what is going on, guys? This 1890, 1910, that's the very significant level when it comes to the euro dollar. And when it comes to this attempt to break higher, I'm talking about the levels towards 1960, right, eventually. And if we are going to break above through that 120, then 121, 50, 60 could be next target. And once we are going to move above 120, that's gonna be significant development from the medium and long term. But as I mentioned before, we are awaiting some US data and might be crucial from the dollar perspective. So that's gonna be quite interesting from the intraday perspective. And there you go, guys. For now, taking into the consideration what we have here, right? Retest of the weekly open, right? Blue dashed line, weekly open, right? And going higher. So what we have is for now rally. Now we based for a while and we're trying to continue. If that's the case, then this 19 level is about to be testing based on this 1 to 1, right? So from the intraday perspective chart, just pure day trading, as long as we are below 119, this type of the pullback that could be set up for the long with the very tight stop under the base. That's how I see the things. Anything around 119, anything here on this previous swing high related to the yields as well, finishing the business, related to the monthly chart as well. So anything closer to 119 or maybe a little bit above 119 with some kind of the rejection, right? So some similar price action, like let's say this type of the price action, market is trying to go higher, but then on the early close we've got something like this or something like this, right? Anything where there is a failure, I'm going to try to take the advantage of the intraday short setup, right? So looks like for now, when it comes to the euro dollar, both sides have a possibility to try to fight on the market. So that's how I see the euro dollar. The next one is cable, and here we go, very similar situation to what we have on the euro dollar. And to be honest with you, while euro pound is below 90, and that's something we discussed, I'm quite towards pound, and that might be surprise for you, but yeah, and even if you are following me and checking my live trading activity, you are going to be able to notice that I'm overall pound long, but we do have pound data tomorrow, so more about the pound with the completely separate video. So what we have here, again, what is important, that we are above 130. So from that perspective, and if we are going to add euro pound below 90, so we might see higher levels. And if you do remember, I've mentioned previously from the weekly chart perspective that the previous week rally didn't finish the business. So I do expect the stops above previous week high to be taken out, all right? And we might see some kind of the reaction around 33.50, right? So to finish the business, to fulfill this swing high. If that's gonna be the case, then a retest again of 130 and then lower towards 127.50 could be in place. All right, so that's how I see the pound from here towards 33.50. If we are going to see the reaction here move down towards 130 and then 127.50 from the intraday perspective, the things looks in favor of the cable as well, and in that case I'm looking for now for the pullback towards 32.20. This is the zone I would like to be the buyer, and that's the first target, and the second target towards 33.50 as mentioned a second ago. So from the intraday perspective, 32.95, 33.50, and then I'm going to look for some short setups. That's how I see the things when it comes to the cable while we are awaiting the US data. The next one is dollar yen, and here the only dollar cross for now where I'm already partially long because of this latest weakness. All right, I don't like the break below yesterday low, but anyway, if you do remember, I'm waiting for the zone around 104, 103.80 to be tested as well, and that's where I'm going to eventually scale into the long. So it's based on the yields. Yields are not in my favor right now, but the situation, I do believe situation will change once we are going to get the data later today, and the Powell, as I mentioned before. Now, why do I think that way? Well, looks like for me, based on the Pfizer vaccine news, based on Moderna yesterday vaccine news, the good news might be the very good news for the yields. So with that being said, well, for now, that's why I'm looking for dollar yen. I'm also looking for euro yen. Yeah, if that's the case, also the levels discussed on the pound and euro USD and pound USD, the rejection, the higher levels, that's where I'm going to look to renew the dollar long. The last one is a short update when it comes to the gold. Still nothing has happened here. So if you do remember the Sunday video, I'm looking for some kind of the rally based on the weekly chart, some similar pattern. So I'm looking for the rally towards 1955. Didn't materialize yet. A little bit of the lower shadow from yesterday suggests that there is a chance we are fighting around the weekly open, and the rally could be well in place if overall dollar weakness come into play. Don't be trapped, guys. I'm focusing on intraday trading today. It's not clear from the medium long term perspective for now. For me, it might be completely different story for you guys. So I'm going to be much more active from the intraday side, waiting for the New York session, and well, we'll see. Don't be trapped, guys. Wish you great New York trading session. See you around. Take care and goodbye.